Want to know how we made over $400 side extra income as a mystery shopper?
In just 2 months? Stay tuned.
Welcome back to another Sunday night sit down with his and her money. I'm Talib.
And I'm Ty, and we're managing money, marriage, and everything in between.
So we told y'all, man, we're not playing with y'all. It is hustle season, right?
Yes.
Where we tell you and we show you different ways to bring in extra money to either help you pay off your debt, or if you're out of debt, to build up some savings. And
That's
so
right.
We're not just talkers, we're doers. And so we told you that we were going to try some things out as far as bringing in side income. We were going to do it ourselves, not just tell you to do it and then let you know what our results were.
And the reason why we're doing it, we want to bring in side income, is because we want to demolish this mortgage, guys.
Yeah.
That's right. We don't want any debt whatsoever. So our only debt is our mortgage, and we want to totally get rid of it. So what did we do, guys? We became mystery shoppers. We are so excited to be, bringing this video to you guys, because we actually enjoy it, guys. And you know what? It's not a lot of work, and it's not hard work, and it is real money. You know the saying, show me the money? Well, guys, we didn't want to bring this video to you until we got the money deposited into our bank account, and let me tell you, it's real.
We want to make sure it was legit and it was official, and so
And you know what?
works.
I was so excited. Like, I'm telling, some family members and friends and things like that. And it's like, everybody's just like, oh, that's nice. And it's like, you know what? We're going to tell our YouTube family. I bet you they're going to love it.
They're going to listen to us.
And they're going to want to go and make $400, So we made $400, guys, in just 2 months.
Now, keep in mind though, when you launch out to this thing, like if we inspire you and you get to the end of the video and you're ready to start, there are a lot of companies out there that can claim to be mystery shopping, legit and all that. Where we started was with the official website for legit mystery shopping, which is the Mystery Shopping Providers Association. The URL should be on your screen right now.
We'll link it below as well.
And that's where you start, because the companies have to go through a strenuous process to be approved by the MSPA in order to be considered legit. So that's where we first started, and we ended up through the hub of the MSPA. We found 5 reputable companies that we have done some work for.
Now, we have to say this. There are more.
Yeah.
There are plenty of companies on there. It's not just 5 reputable off of this site, but we've only done 5 because we've been so busy with the 5 that to add more to our list, I mean, we could do it, but we really don't have to. Now, I will be adding more to my list because I've only done 2 of them, not 2 shops, but worked for 2 companies. And guys, let me tell you, this is why I'm so excited. If you all can see the bubbles like bubbling up in the inside of me right now, you'll be like, wow. Like, I'm so excited about it because you know why? I am a stay-at-home mom, right? Work aside business, we handling our websites, his and her money and things like that. But guys, if I can do it, you can do it. Like, I take my kids to school and things like that. These, shops that we're doing are so easy that even a stay-at-home mom can do it, even if you have to be at home. I mean, I'm talking about, I got flowers delivered to my home. I had to observe them for a whole week, which, hey, my home was beautified by flowers, and I had to just observe it and log in and do like a 2-minute questionnaire, 4 days out of the 7. Wait, first day, third day, 5th day, 7th day, 4 days. And guys, I got paid for that. Like, what?
And you had some nice flowers.
And I had nice flowers. But guys, it's like easy things, doable things. When I drop my kids off, at their grandparents' home, I'm gonna go do a shop sometimes. Sometimes, on average, some of the shops might take me 20 minutes to perform. But hey guys, I'm making $20 on a shop. Sometimes I'm making $7. Sometimes I'm making $10. But as you can see, it adds up, and we made $400 in 2 months. Now, I want to say that you won't get paid right away. Most of the companies pay 1 month behind. Okay,
so all the work you do in January, you would have gotten paid in February. All the work you do in February, you get paid in March.
There you go. There you go.
So the first company, the one that we use the most out of the 5, is Market Force. And they have a variety. I mean, from restaurants to retail stores to flowers. And you just simply go, you sign up for an account, put in your information, and then based on your zip code, they show you a list of different shops that you can do.
And I also want to mention to you guys, none of these shops, none of these companies that we have done mystery shopping for, we have paid for. Like, you want to be very careful. That's red flags, red sirens going off. If a company is telling you, pay $89.99 and we'll send you a list. No, none of these we paid for. Okay, guys, none. Now, guys, we cannot tell you the actual companies that we have personally mystery shopped for, because in our contract, we can't expose that, because we're mystery shoppers. So we can't tell you, oh, we went to this store and that store. But as he said, we've done restaurants, retail, companies that you know, big name companies that you know of. Trust me, they're probably paying a firm that we're even a part of to be a mystery shopper. So
Market Force is the one that we use the most, because they just have the most opportunities close by our area, and that's the one that we probably got the most money out of over the course of this time. But you know, it could vary for you. So definitely look up Market Force.
We'll put the links below in the description box of the ones that we currently participate in.
Second one was second to none.
Yep, second to none. I mean, I don't know what to really say about each one of them, but we're getting paid.
Well, that one has some real cool ones, because we were able to do some that were actually telephonic, where we didn't actually have to go in anywhere.
True.
We just had to pretend to be a customer, call this particular company. I mean, the phone call was no more than 5 minutes.
Right.
And, you know, each time we did that was $6, $6, $6, and it just adds
that adds up.
You know, you didn't have to leave your house.
Being a stay-at-home mom, you see that that was something that I can do, and I will put that on my calendar.
Yeah, so second to none had some good ones as well. And the third one was really interesting. That's Bestmark. And the reason that Bestmark is interesting and one that we're going to keep in our arsenal is because I was actually able to go get an oil change, get reimbursed for the oil change and a tire rotation, get reimbursed all the expenses for that, and they gave us money on top of that. So it was a free oil change, and we got paid to go do it. It was down the street, and it was crazy.
And I'm gonna, since you mentioned that brings out another point. We highly suggest, and we've done it, as you guys, well, some of you may know. If you don't, we'll make sure we put the video on the screen. While we have 13 bank accounts, and we use one of our accounts, in particular our wealth building account, because this is considered in the wealth building category, whether we're paying off our mortgage or building wealth, and we use strictly that account. Now, some of the shops that you have to go do, you have to pay for out of pocket, up front, and majority of them will reimburse you. Now, there are a few that won't, and those I don't even sign up for them, but you have the option to sign up. So for an example, like he said, the oil change, we had to pay for the oil change up front, but that money we got back, plus we also got for him shopping it, he also got paid to shop it. So guys, some of your services you don't have to pay for.
There was one that we didn't take advantage of because we couldn't, but you could have got your taxes done. For free.
For free, and got paid
for it.
Exactly.
It's crazy.
At the well-known tax firms that you probably see commercials, and they're probably on every corner.
So it's bigger than just getting
money.
Money.
You're getting services. This is saving you money
anyway.
Right. This is saving you money. For an example, sometimes he has to go to church, like the men could be meeting and things like that, and he needs dinner. He can't come home to eat dinner. So he'll go on and look for a shop that is paying him to go and eat. Plus he gets paid. So it's like a win-win. He's eating dinner. His stomach is getting full. It might not be the best cooking from his wife.
Right.
But.
Gotta do what I gotta do sometime.
And he's getting paid. Like, what? Like, why isn't everybody doing this?
Yeah.
Why isn't everybody doing this? Like, guys, join us. So we're excited about this. Oh, go ahead.
Next one was Sentry, Sentry. And this was another one where they work with certain companies, and we just had to make phone calls and pretend to be a potential customer, and they just had to say the correct company lines, and I had to rate them on whether or not they did the proper protocols and answered the questions properly, and that I left as a with a lot of knowledge based on the information that they gave me.
Now, I want to say this, guys. Because some of you guys may be asking the questions. We are Christians, and we don't believe Christians should lie, right? So I struggle with this at first, being the mystery shopper, because here it is, I'm making a pretend phone call saying, yes, XYZ. And I'm like, this kind of feels like I'm lying here. But after talking with my husband, I understood that it wasn't me lying. It's no different from an actor or an actress
Just
playing a role.
Just playing a role.
And once I got over that, I'm like, you know what? You're right. If I was an actress going to work every single day, I'm playing a role, you know, that I'm getting paid for. Same thing with mystery shopping. It's the way that we look at it. We are playing a role that we are getting paid for. And guys, we love it.
Fifth company is Jansen. And that was they work with a very large retail company, a well-known retail company. And basically that one was an audit where you still cannot reveal yourself, but what you're doing is you're counting to make sure that the right amount of clothes at the right size is on the right rack. So if you're at the medium rack, there aren't a bunch of large sized items on the medium rack, because in their eyes, you know, big picture, that's potential loss, because whoever was looking for the large won't be looking on the medium rack. And so you have to go and count a certain amount of clothes and do a report saying, you know, how many items were in the wrong place, or, you know, things of that nature. Just, you have to give a report making sure that everything's in stock where it's supposed to be.
And I don't really think that I finished my note on the in regards to making sure that you have a separate account for mystery shopping and things like that, because some of these items you do have to pay for. So we're able to use a debit card, for an example, like if he had to pay for a meal or something like that, it's not affecting the rest of our budget per se, the rest of our household money. It's coming out of this one account. We're able to track it until the money comes back in and we are reimbursed for that purchase. So it's like we're recycling the money per se. I guess that's the best way to explain it. So it's not like we're using our own money. We're recycling the same exact money, the mystery shopping money. Now, you guys want to make sure of that. Also, we have some other tips as well too, that you want to make sure that you take good quality pictures. Some of these companies do require that you take photos. If you are auditing, you want to we just use our smartphone, our cell phone. Take good quality pictures. Try to be as descriptive as possible when you are filling out the forms. They love that, where you're giving details. So let's say if I'm going in and I'm reviewing a restaurant, I'm telling them if I see dust on the chandelier, I'm taking a trip to the bathroom, letting them know how the bathroom looked. They like stuff like that, because if you're giving them detailed information, they're more than likely going to be approving you to take more and more jobs per se.
The key to remember is read the instructions. Like, don't just glance over them. For each shop, it has its own set of instructions. And if you miss one thing, if you don't check the block on one thing, then the whole shop will be voided. And especially if you like paid money out and you didn't take the picture that they told you to take, then you lost out. So you have to make sure that each time you do a shop that you read it to know exactly what they're requiring. It's not that it's hard or that it's asking you to do something that's crazy.
It's not hard at all.
But you have to make sure that you get the information that they're asking you
for.
Well,
we learned the hard way. We did a particular shop at a restaurant and we did not follow the instructions. We wanted to get certain condiments on a certain food choice, but no, if the instructions say don't get ketchup, you can't get ketchup.
Condiment, okay? What happened was I went to this certain
I didn't mention you.
Oh, but you said we strong enough for everybody to know that it was actually me.
Okay.
This is how simple it can be.
Yes.
Now, I don't like drinking my coffee where it's burning my mouth off. So whenever I order coffee, I say, hey, can you drop a couple ice cubes in? And because I asked for ice cubes,
it was on the receipt
in my coffee, and the receipt said add ice, it was voided, because when you go back to the directions, it says do not add ice to your coffee. Now, if I would have read that was in the beginning, okay? If I would have read that, I would have known better. But just something real small like that could throw the whole shop
off.
We
didn't get paid for that shop, but yet we paid for the food. So you see how we lost? But it was a lesson learned for us, because I'm telling you, we're both like crossing every T, dotting every I.
So we want to make sure that you guys don't make the same mistake.
But we don't want to scare you guys, because really when I tell you
too easy.
That this was an easy $400 that we have made, easy, do you hear me? Easy. I mean, I just thank God for it. And it wasn't something, once we applied for these certain companies, it wasn't like we were waiting for weeks to see if we were approved to get in. Most times it was almost instantaneous. Right away we were in, we were able to look at shops and request to do this shop and do that shop. So, and guys, let me tell you, this is something that I don't do this every single day. I probably shop maybe every 2 weeks when I will have somebody to keep the kids. And I just take a couple of hours out of my day and I go around to different places and I shop, and
this is
making money.
really a spare time type thing.
He works full time, and if he's able to even find time to do it, like really, it's that easy.
So it's not like we're out here, like Ty just said, doing it every day. We're doing it very minimally and came with $400.
Right.
How could $400 change your situation?
That's right.
Consistently. If you work this in your spare time, that's money toward that debt, that student loan, that credit card, that car note. Why not do this if it's not cumbersome? It's not time consuming. It's something that you can actually do in your spare time. Sometimes not even leaving the house.
Not even leaving the house. That is the best part about it. I mean, guys, we can't convince you otherwise. All we can say is check our description box, click the links below, and go and sign up. That's all we can say.
It's hustle season.
Hustle season, guys.
If you are in hustle season, if you are ready to get your hustle on, this is one way that you gotta try. Like even beyond this just little experiment that we just did, just to know what it's like, we're gonna keep doing this, right? Because it's too easy.
And I want to say that $400 was profit, guys. That wasn't the reimbursement back for the food choices and the oil changes.
That was
after the reimbursement. So they'll send you the one deposit. We do tell you to make sure that you get a direct deposit because the money comes sooner than you will if you got a paper check. And the what do you call that? If you go onto your account, you can actually see how they broke it down, where part of it is the reimbursement of whatever you pay for out of pocket, and the other part is like the profit. So guys, this is all profit.
So make sure you guys talk about this. Is this something you all can do to bring in a little extra income?
I'm telling you, you can do it. You can really do it.
The answer is
if you do it like I do it once, really every 2 weeks.
Do it as a team,
it's
man.
Like, man.
You do some, they do some. And just, man, let's get out of debt. Let's get our savings up. Let's get our financial situation to a good place, finally.
That's right, guys. Well, guys, there you have it. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Leave us a comment below. Don't forget, visit us over on our website at hisandhermoney.com. And if you have not subscribed to our channel, please do so you can keep up to date with all of our new videos.
Don't forget, we have a podcast over on iTunes called The His and Her Money Show, where we put out shows every single week talking about people getting out of debt, money management tips, marriage advice. We got it all just for you. Go over to iTunes right now and subscribe.
That's right. And guys, please visit us back here next Sunday for our Sunday night sit downs at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, where you will see the both of us sharing with you.
So until next time, guys, peace.
Bye.